I'm on a rare vacation with my wife, so I figured I would share the ocean view with you. At the very beginning of the Parshat, we're told that Yitro, Moshe's father-in-law, heard about everything that had happened to the Jewish people, so he went to go meet them. He brought along Moshe's wife and children who had stayed behind in Midian during the Exodus. Before he arrived, he sent a message to Moshe saying, I, Yitro, your father-in-law, am coming to meet you. I'm bringing along your wife and your children. Sounds a little weird, almost a little megalomaniacal. Like, what's he looking for? Like a band to greet him? Ah, Yitro, your father-in-law. And the commentators say, yes, that's exactly what he was doing, because he realized that inspiration doesn't last. So as soon as he heard what had happened to the Jews and made his decision to convert, he went out right away to go do that. And he figured, if I get a big welcome, if I'm honored, it'll make it easier. It's not an easy thing to convert. And Moshe, in his typical genius, realized that that's what he was saying with that greeting. So Moshe himself, who is the king of the Jews, went out to greet his father-in-law, not alone. The commentators explain that he brought along all of the elders of Israel and all of the rest of the people. They all came out to accord honor to Moshe's father-in-law. Moshe realized it's very important to run away from honor. We shouldn't seek honor on our own. This is rare what Yisro is doing. But it is important when you have an opportunity to honor and respect others to accord them the proper respect and honor. It can make a huge difference, as it did here. And now that we understand this lesson about how inspiration doesn't last, we can understand an earlier scene in the Torah. At the key moment when Abraham is about to sacrifice his son Yitzchak, showing God that he's willing to give up anything at God's command, the angel stops him and tells him, don't sacrifice your son. So Abraham looks and he sees a ram running towards him, but the ram gets caught in a bush. Ever seen an animal run into a bush and get caught in the middle of it? What's going on? The commentators explain that Satan, the Sultan, got involved. He made the bush grow and grab the animal and trap it. What's he thinking? Does he really think that Abraham, who has already demonstrated his willingness to sacrifice his own son and is holding a knife in his hand, is not going to be willing to take an extra minute or two to cut through the bush to get to the animal? Here's what's going on. The Sultan realized that inspiration doesn't last. So if I can just put a few minutes between the Akedah, when Avram's at the greatest spiritual level anyone has reached in history, and when he brings that animal sacrifice instead, maybe even Abraham will drop down a level. So it's worth it for me to delay. So we've got to always remind ourselves, we get inspired, do something immediately. Don't wait a month, don't wait a week, don't wait a day, don't wait a minute. Do something right away.